Hey guys, welcome to your love reading. It's Spiritual Infusion 1111. Let's go ahead and get right into it. What messages do you have for the collective when it comes to love and romance? Okay, there is something about you that I just know I need in my life, okay? So, there's somebody around you. They could have known you for a really long time. This can even be somebody that's new, but it's something about you in particular that makes this person very curious, okay? It could be your confidence. It could be the fact that you're very generous, the fact that you try your hardest to stay out of certain confrontations. It could be the fact that you're a big dreamer or even very intuitive here. I just feel like whoever this person is, they're in a place where they really do believe that you are meant to be a part of their journey, a part of their life. This is somebody that's doing a lot of thinking, okay? And in this thinking, they're even replaying certain times in their life where they should have taken a shot with you, whether that's communicating how they feel, whether that's being honest and open about their emotions, the dreams that they're having, certain items that they sabotage, whether that's this person saying, I really want to be with you, but I'm scared about my freedom, or I've never been in a relationship like this. Whatever it may be, you definitely have this person in a place where they're going really internal. This is a very introspective energy. And there's somebody here, even in this card, I just know I need you in my life. So this is somebody that's feeling a lot of compassion for you. They're daydreaming about you. This is coming in as not such a rough energy, but more of a soft. I wanted to say like soft and supple, but that sounds kind of creepy. Soft and supple, like, what are we talking about here? Are we talking about like a honey baked ham? Like, what's going on? No, sometimes it's so hot in Florida. I feel like I'm out here sweating simple syrup, okay? Like, sometimes I'm like, yo, I am way too, I am not built Ford tough for this Florida heat, okay? But there's somebody here that definitely just wants to be elusive with you or inclusive with you. Like, they just want everything with you. I also am getting that this person is viewing you as somebody that can be also relatively hard on yourself. So for some of you, you may be super independent, and this may only be for a few. So if the shoe fits, wear that bad mama jamma, strap that bad boy in. But it's like this person, right? They're like, let me cater to you, Destiny's Child, right? It's like somebody wants to take care of things, or they want to come in. They want to nurture you. They want you to know that you are definitely loved here, because again, it's coming in as this person knowing that you're really hard on yourself, but they are very optimistic that no matter what your circumstance is with this person, that you and them will be able to overcome it together, which is also kind of interesting that that's coming in. Look, I don't want to live in a world that you're not in, okay? So whoever you are, the way that you've shared your light with this person, it's like they can't stop thinking about you. This is somebody that just finds you very entertaining, very fun. They want to be devoted to you. I do get that you are somebody that does highly motivate this person. And I feel like this person doesn't necessarily want to even acknowledge that or admit that. There's something here about their schedule or their routine changing. For some of you, you have somebody here that stays away from you because at the core of it, it's because I stay away to protect you from me. So this is somebody that is worried about what they will do. I don't know why, but I think of there's this movie called The Dictator, right? And it's with Sacha Baron Cohen or whatever it is. And it's like he loves people, but then he just like whacks them, right? So it's like it's almost like this person, they stay away to protect you. That could be from their family, that could be from their friends, that could be from a bit of their judgment. But I am getting that with this person, that you could put them through certain extremes where they have highs, they have these lows, when they miss you, when they want to talk to you, when they want to make things right. And I feel like you've really challenged this person to figure out who they are at a core level. I do want to know why they are worried. Like, hello, can I come in? Why do they feel like they need to protect the collective against them? All right, Five of Swords coming out tough. This is Venus in Aquarius, so it can be an Aquarian energy. It can just be the fact that there's a lot of people around this person that aren't good people that play to win. Whether that's friends, whether that's family, whether that's foes. Maybe it's what this person does for a job or does for a living that you don't know about. I'm not getting that. I mean, you definitely could be dealing with somebody who is a manipulator. But even in that Five of Swords, I'm getting that it's the people around them that they're worried about. So either there's somebody that does something on the side that's not completely up to par. If you know what I mean, you know what I mean. Or this is just somebody that has a lot of people around them that they don't trust. I get that there's a lot of untrusting energy coming in, even for their friends that are around them, which are relatively interesting. Look, I will be back. Please know that I will always return to you. I promise. This is also somebody that's coming in here that could have known you from a past life. This person just keeps thinking about you constantly. And I feel like the thing about you is you are a mystery to this person. And they have this sixth sense. I feel like this is even somebody that gets very jealous if you're talking to somebody, whether that's even online or if you're in person. If you're showing anyone else in any type of attention, it's like this person gets this intense determination and they're very, very focused, okay? And they're focused on you because I feel like when you walk through the door or when you're around other people, there's this energy where you may or may not realize it, but it captivates an audience. It's captivated by your energetic communication. It's like your energy speaks before you could even speak. As you walk through the door, your energy will speak for itself. But I also feel like your energy may be something that's very intense, so people need to get to know that inner core of you, right? It's like you have that hard candy-coated shell, but inside you're just like chocolate, right? You're just soft and squishy, you know, but people have to understand that they have to get beyond that first impact of what people see. I don't know why that's coming in the way that it is, but it is. You have my unconditional love. I've never cared for anybody the way I do you. So again, you have somebody here that's definitely in their emotions. This could have been somebody that, because I feel like this is somebody that falls in love very easily, or either they fell in love easily with you, love at first sight, or this is somebody that could always be in a very type of Piscean fantasy type of love. So that's why they create these barriers or these boundaries in order for them not to kind of get lost in the sauce. But I feel like the thing about you is you're making this person want to be very romantic. You're making this person think outside of themselves, think outside of the box, and really appreciate the little things that you did for them or the little things that you do, whether you're somebody that always makes sure somebody is fed, they have something to drink, or if you're just somebody that's very nurturing. Hey, are you okay? Do you need anything? It's something about your energy where it makes this person want to change. I keep getting also, either when this person sees you or when they talk to you, I keep getting this energy where it's like you give this person butterflies. And I think everybody around your person, whoever they are for you, they feel it. They're over there kind of like cheesing. For some of you, I see this person looking down a lot. It's like they don't want their friends or their families or their acquaintances to know that they have this like significant crush, because it feels like a major crush on you. But I also get with this person, and this can be the same for you, that you could be somebody that's very open to give, but that you could also get taken advantage of, because a lot of times people take kindness for weakness. And a lot of times people are like, listen, I'm kind because that other side of me, that shadow side, is not very nice, right? So you lead with love first because you want love in return, because you understand what your devil energy is. We all have a devil. If you over here thinking, listen, even Mother Teresa had some type of devil inside of her. That's a shadow component of things that she had to face, right? We're all essentially born into sin, even though people are going to disagree with that. But hey, that's for another time, okay? By the way, Spiritual Infusion 1111, for those weirdos that are using my content, that is not allowed. So if you are watching this and you are not on Spiritual Infusion 1111, that weirdo stole my content. So just wanted to throw that out there. Here's what I am getting with this person. I think that at times, because this person idolizes you, I think that they fantasize about you. I also think that there can be times where there's unrealistic expectations for this person. This is where that self-doubt comes in. Am I enough? This is an energy of I need to be confident, but the more that I watch the collective, the more action, or the lack of action that I am taking, it's almost like it's this stop energy, this back and this forth, this push and this pull, and it's making things overly complicated when it does come to you. This is almost somebody where you guys are secret lovers, right? Where they love you, you love them, but there's no communication going on in between, because each person is waiting for the other to make some type of action. I just get overwhelmingly that both you and this person have a certain ideal when it does come to romance and love. And I think each of you have either been disappointed in the outcome between one another, or just disappointed in other people in general because they don't see your vision of love. If you don't love me anymore, I won't be able to make it through this world. You definitely could have somebody here that's in their feelings. This could be an ex of yours. This can be a current person that you're dealing with, because this person is worried that they've put you through something, right? Or they're worried that whatever they're going through, that you're not going to be open to sticking it out with them. This could be somebody that's going through something, whether that's, hey, I want to be with you and I'm separated and I'm going through a divorce, but I just wanted you to know how I feel that I am starting the process, right? But they're worried about whatever their truth is, that it's going to push you away. Or this could even be somebody, for a lot of you, that's taken a lot of time to be honest, that's taken a lot of time to come forward, that's taken the time to express the fact that they love you unconditionally and they understand that they've disappointed you. They've disappointed you by being overly analytical. This is somebody that just kept watching you. I don't know why, but I keep getting that they just wanted to make sure everything was perfect. This is somebody that can be very analytical. They can even be neurodivergent, or you may even sit there and go, hey, is this full autistic? Because the way that they show love, it's very robotic. It's almost like you're dealing with a computer, okay? But I feel definitely about this person that they have a really hard time connecting their logic. They could be alive past 7, or you could be born on the 7th, the 16th, or the 25th. But this is somebody that has a hard time with their logic matching their emotional compass. Woo, you have somebody, I've never loved somebody so much. Again, it's like, but this love, I feel like, can be a bit obsessive. And that's part of this person's problem, is that they're obsessing over their emotions that they have for you. And it's almost like it's too good to be true. You are coming in as a fantasy of this person to the point where they need to completely change their perspective. Because the thing about you is you could be somebody that's very innovative. You could be somebody where the rules don't necessarily apply to you, right? Like there's certain people out here that can walk a tightrope. There are certain people like me that have vertigo. So me walking a tightrope, probably not going to happen without some type of significant injuries, right? So you could be just somebody that just obviously defies the art of gravity. You could be somebody that the way that you operate through life, it's not like other people. And I feel like this person could have found it a bit unusual, the way that you think. But also, I think that you have the ability to grasp not only minute details, but also macro details at the same time. You can be the caterpillar, but also you could be the butterfly. And the beautiful thing about the butterfly is that the butterfly understands the caterpillar's journey. So you've already seen what's going on because you have an aerial perspective of whatever is occurring within your life or within other people's lives. I'm also getting with you and this person. They even could have felt alienated as well with their beliefs or with their logic. This is somebody to me, even when they were a child, they're showing like this person's world as being very dreamy, very creative. This is somebody who could have been alone, or maybe they spent certain time alone by themselves, and they really did have to use their own creativity to ensure that they weren't bored, right? It's not like nowadays where you go on TikTok and you get tons of information within seconds, right? Back in the day, for a lot of us, we didn't have phones. So what did you do when you didn't have phones? And half the time you didn't have cable TV. You went outside. You played with, your imaginary friends, which were really your spirit guides that you were able to see at a young age. Now, depending on who your parents were, your parents could have dictated whether or not you shut that off or you didn't, right? But I feel like with this person, they feel like even being with you, there could be a bit of controversy. Oh, somebody here, I wrote you a letter and I am afraid to send it. They should send it. You only live once. It's almost like this person has so many feelings for you, but they just keep thinking. Then they're over there saying, oh, I hate the fact that there's distance between us. I keep waiting, whether that's waiting to see you, whether that's waiting to work with you, waiting to see you at school, whatever it may be. It's like this person, every time they hype themselves up to come forward to communicate something to you, they don't. I'm also getting that this person, they could have kind of like a crazy family life. Either growing up, there was a lot of chaos within inside of their family, their mother, their father. Maybe they came from a single parent household, or there was a level of dysfunction within inside of their family. That's why this person will typically just work hard. You'll notice that they're a hard worker, okay? Or they're always on the go. This could be somebody where their baseline is instability, right? It's like when you've lived in chaos and you go to something normal, it doesn't make sense because you're so used to living in chaos. So how you see people show love is through anger, through aggression, through whatever. So it's something definitely coming in with this person where they had to really work on their inner childhood healing. Somebody here is miserable without you. I'm telling you, this is somebody that's really sitting here saying, I need you to help heal me, okay? Help heal my way of thinking. This is somebody that definitely wants to have a family with you. They feel like you and them are opposites, okay? This is somebody that wants just to let you know, I'm deeply in love with you. Let's see if I could get this out. Lots of roses. And this could have even been something where it started off as very platonic, as friends. But this person, nonetheless, they want to tell you how they feel. They want to talk about what you do to them, how you've inspired them to be different. I even feel like for some of you, if this person has kids, it's like They feel like you would be a good addition, whether that's from a masculine perspective or even from a feminine perspective. They feel like you would be great around their family, around their friends. This is somebody that I feel like is tired of playing mind games. It's like they're so tired of just watching you. This is somebody, though, let's keep it $1.50. Listen, they did play mind games. Okay? They did. This is somebody that was playing mind games, or they could have even felt like they talked about you in a negative way because they didn't know you, or because it was like, I don't know why, but I get that this person wasn't completely honest with either their emotions towards you. They weren't honest with their friends. What do I need to understand about this Five of Swords? It's Aquarius energy. Okay, the Star card. How would this make the collective feel emotionally? Happy? Okay, I know that's right. That's a positive. You have the Star and the Sun here. Okay. This person could have needed to play mind games because there's people around them that they're not up to par, or they're not up to board, whatever that means, okay? I also feel like, too, this person has to think outside of the box. This is also somebody with this Venus and Aquarius. There's a lack of intimacy. So this could be somebody where they're not being intimate right now. They're holding off. They're waiting. Hey, Enzo, can you get off that? But I definitely feel with this Aquarian energy, 517, 519 can be significant. 1 can be significant. 8 can be significant. You could be born, you could be a Leo. You could be an Aquarius. You could be born in May. But what I'm getting here significantly is the fact that this person, it's almost like they were watching you completely before they made some type of move. This is somebody that I feel like was even going back and forth with themselves. That's why you're over here like, all you need to do is talk to me and have this level of illumination. There could have been people that were talking about you to them as well. By the way, have you liked the video yet? Come on, it's easy. You just like the video, simple. But it's like I'm getting here that this person, like, you would be very happy at whatever this person wants to say to you. Because there's even people around them, or even people around you, that were not being honest to them about you, or there's something here where they either held back what they wanted to say to you until they could understand your logic, okay? Because the thing about you is that you're very spiritual, right? But I think that there's a level of individuality that this person needed to understand. Am I right for them? I also feel like there could have been other people around them saying, they're not going to want to talk to you. You're crazy. Oh, they're already off with X, Y, or Z, or you don't know what goes on behind closed doors. There's something here where I also feel like for some of you, there is this creative wish, or there is something renewed that is coming in that's making this person very, very happy. It's like you are going to have complete vindication with whatever this communication is. And it's vindicating who you are. It's vindicating the fact that you are everything to this person. Not only is this person extremely attracted to you, but you motivate them in a creative way. You make them happy. They love the way that you think, the way that you're able. Oh my gosh. So I married an ex-murderer where the guy goes, head, peeper. No, that kid had a big old head, dude. I got a big old head, but still, holy cannoli. All right, let me reshift. Let me refocus back. But I feel like the thing about this person is the way that you think, right? It could be super almost extraterrestrial. However, it is anchored by the root of the 3D. So you have a way of really taking the material and the physical and merging it together as one. That is a part of this vindication for you. Not only that, but you could be very emotional, very emotionally intelligent, right? This is something that this person needed to work on possibly. And then on top of it, you're somebody that's very grounded and somebody that is very stable. You're coming in here with, this is all fixed energy. So you're dealing with somebody who tends to be very stubborn. However, they are somebody that is very bold, and when they feel like something is their purpose, they will definitely take action towards you because this is very sacred to them. You balance this person out in a way. Look, not only is it sacred, but this person is realizing that they have a lot of love for you. That, you know, it's not just a lustful energy. It's not the fact that they're just attracted to you. This is somebody that's very attracted to you, highly attracted to you. Don't be a negative Nancy in the comments saying, I'm ugly. Okay, well, hey, you know, I don't know what to tell you. I'm not going to sit here and say you're not ugly, because if that's what you think, it is what it is. However, your person believes that you're very attractive to them. They love the way that you look, but it's even to a point where it's becoming a level of a fixation where this person is sitting here saying, am I just lusting for them? Do I just want to rip their clothes off and then all of a sudden my fixation will be done? Because I do think that this could happen to this person where they fantasize, but the problem is their fantasy doesn't live up to the reality of who an individual is. That's why this person needed to take the time to understand who you are. And in the process of understanding who you are, they're also realizing here that you have their heart. They're also realizing here that their fixation when it comes to you, this devil energy, is because they love you. But not only do they love you, they love your light and they love the way that you look at the world. Now, we have double dueling world energies here. You could have more than one person that's coming in. Okay? But here's what I want to tell you. One has an old school VR set and the other one's over here with a Neuralink living in the future. Can they see the same thing? Yes, kind of. But one is probably seeing the graphics a bit better. One's on Atari, this one's living in the metaverse, okay? Completely different energies. Now, I'm not over here repping for the metaverse. I'm not over here. No, I'm just giving you an example of the different ones over here playing. What was that Mario game with the ducks where you had to shoot the ducks? And I don't know. That was on like Nintendo, the old school. Okay? But you can see they're both wearing VR sets with the way that they see the world. However, the way that you see the world is completely different. That's why this person is very fixated on your mind, because they're over there like, wait a minute, you're seeing something in completely different than I am. They're over here looking at things black and white where you're over here painting the world. You're over here giving a little splash here, a little happiness there, and it's really changing the perception and it's changing the viewpoint of this person. And you may be somebody which you may or may not realize, but when you communicate, when you open up, when you discuss certain things, people's perceptions, they change. Look. Woo. Wow, external influence just flew up in reverse. If there was a third party situation, that's no longer occurring, or this person has made a decision between you and some type of other energy. This could be their family. This could be their culture. It can be whatever, because this person is sitting here saying, you know what? I know my fixation, it's because they're the real deal Holyfield, right? I know my fixation is not the fact that I think that this person is AI. I think that this person is lying. This person, your person is sitting there saying, oh no, even if they're AI, I know they're real. I'm watching it in real life. This is something that is real. And again, you are going to see a completely different perspective of this person. If you feel like you're losing everything, remember, trees lose their leaves every year, and yet they stand tall and wait for better days to come. Now, pause. This person is seeing a different side of you, okay? There could be two components of you, like I stated earlier. It's like the one that you go outside with, for some of you, not all of you, but for example, when I leave the house, I always have makeup on because that's how I was raised. You don't go in public looking not put together, okay? That was just the rule, how I was raised. So that's something that I naturally do. But if I'm in the house by myself, I'm not going to have any makeup on. I don't need to impress anybody, right? There's the duality of the two. However, it's like this person is realizing that the way that they feel about you, how you look, right? Physically, it's also the fact that you're over there mentally stimulating their brain. The mental stimulation is a turn on for them because a lot of people cannot keep up with them intellectually. I also feel like for some of you, they needed to lose something. They could have lost money. They could have lost their job. They could have lost their mind. In the process of trying to understand their emotions and their feelings, this is somebody that misses you, that wants to talk to you. This could be somebody that you blocked or blocked you. This is also an energy, oddly enough, with the Five of Pentacles, heavy Taurus energy here, right? The thing about this person as well, though, is that they could have needed to separate themselves from their family or from the external energy in order for them to see what's up and what's down. A lot of times people want us to believe their narrative when you know yourself the narrative. It's like, are you going to believe the devil even though you know it's the devil? But that's because you've done things a certain way for so long. So you're going to continue to, pass along the devil's gene of being unhappy, of being stuck in certain things where there's a lack of love and everything is generated and populated by ego, greed, and lust. I don't think so. I do feel like there is a major change here with this person. I think that they really miss you. I think that they're realizing, like, without seeing you, even if it's at work, I don't know. For some of you, I feel like for some of you, you see this person at work. They come into the office. You could even be like doing like DoorDash or Instacart or Uber Eats or Uber. It's something where it's like this person has encountered you and they just love your energy. They just felt almost like electric. They feel like you could be somebody that when you touch people, they'll automatically get the chills. Get that this person wants to give you a hug, which is weird. I don't know why that came in. Maybe you're somebody that's a hugger, so you didn't give them a hug and now they're over there like feeling a bit salty. But I get that this person, it's like they're really tired of being the outsider. They're tired of being alone. This could have even been somebody that was like, I'm okay being alone. I'm a lone ranger. I don't need anybody, right? I'm a lone wolf out here. I'm in tiger mode. Tiger's blood. Tiger's mode. It's funny, my niece, my brother told me she's a little tiger too. So her and I are tigers, except I'm a fire tiger and she's a water tiger. And that little one, that little bit, she's already, little bit, B-I-T, okay? She's already in jujitsu. I'm so excited. Let me tell you, my little niece, we call her Wheezy. Her name's Eloise. But she's going to be a whole beast. And I am so excited because that little 3-year-old, she isn't my entire, she is a vibe, okay? Like, she's my spirit animal at 3. Over here with jujitsu, ready to just start dropping people. I'm excited for her. Anyways, I just feel like maybe your person's into, UFC, boxing, training, gym tan, laundry, GTL, who knows? But I definitely feel like this person wants to talk to you, but they're hiding that they could be hiding their soul family. They could be hiding, the fact that they just want to be with you. But I also feel like they were worried about people in their inner circle judging or whether or not you were strong enough to deal with that. I also get that there's a lot of pain here for this person. A lot of pain that's gone unspoken, right? It's almost like that energy of you're a man, you don't cry, or you're a man, you don't show emotions. Hell, even for me growing up, we weren't allowed to cry. So, I mean, sometimes it's like you have to understand that component in order to heal it. But I'm getting that there is an ending for this person. There also could be an ending for you and your family, where maybe there's somebody here that you have to detach from, that you have to leave in order for this union to be complete. Because this person is getting ready to make a sacrifice. Because you want to know what's interesting? If this is somebody that was always very rational, always very 3D, they're upside down right now, right? It's like their head is where their root is, and their root is where their crown is. Say that 10 times fast. I'm just getting with this person. They want to let go of whatever pain was caused in the past. This could be even somebody that's been going to therapy or counseling or talking to somebody. There could be some heavy, deep, dark secrets in regard to who your person is and what this energy is coming in as. I'm getting that like overwhelmingly when it does come to this person. But they're getting ready to let go. They're getting ready to let go of the past. They're getting ready to let go of not being able to communicate or getting ready to speak. And this person is really balancing things out. There also could have been certain issues here where your person needed to go to AA or NA, okay? Because I feel like this person knows a lot about you, but you don't know as much about this person, about their life. And they need to be very honest and open with you. Let's get into the extended. I'm actually really, really excited. We're going to do it a bit different. We're going to do, I think I'm going to do a Celtic cross this time. But we're going to do it top, okay? What is the situation with the collective and this person? What's the, okay, the root. All right. So obviously, what is the current situation right now? It's about the root, right? Are we going to plant this seed? Hey, Jack and the Beanstalk, I got the seed, dog. Do you have the water? Are you going to make it rain on me? Which one? Money, cash, water, ass? You know, I mean, that's like the greens, beans, potatoes. I love that. I need an Italian version, okay? What's crossing this situation? What is the issue when it comes to the situation between the collective and this energy? What is the root? What's the cross here? There's a lot of crosses, okay? It's the strength of the friendship and this freaking liar, okay? So I'm going to put these ones here. There's a lot of unseen things, okay? Even with this high priestess energy, this could be somebody in their friend group that thinks they're over there like Voldemort or like Gargamel from the Smurfs. They're over there trying to whip it like it's good to try to stop this. But it's also about their friend group. There's something here about friends and family or collective projects that's coming in between this union. Okay, what do we need to understand about the past when it comes to these two? The Tower. Woo! Okay. And what can they expect in the near future with this person? What can they expect in the near future? I love this for you. The Star, this is optimistic. This is things that are coming in, that are changing. For some of you, if you've waited a long time to communicate with this person's getting ready to say something to you. They're getting ready to open up. They're getting ready to express themselves. Whatever toxic behavior that they were projecting on you with their unresolved, unsolved, okay, demons, this person is understanding how that's caused a level of harm here. Okay, what are their fears, or what are they excited about? What is their hopes and fears here with the collective? Okay, I'm not going to flip this over. I'm going to keep it like this. Maybe that's supposed to be a little secret. Okay, so there's their hopes and fears. What do we need to understand about the external energy here? Okay, the external energy. What do we, okay. That's kind of interesting. The Ten of Swords is in reverse. Now, the Ten of Swords was upright in the past, so there's some, or in the reading, so there's something here that's changing within your situation. Hold on, let me take a sip of coffee really quick. Today is my kid's first day of school. I can't believe I have an 8th grader and a 7th grader. Oh my goodness. I can't get old. I don't want to get old, but I mean, it's weird. It's like I got these 2 giants and then people look at me and they're like, those are your kids? And I'm like, yeah, I know. It's crazy, right? I'm a mom. I always think that's so crazy. Like even when I was like in finance and in corporate America, when people found out I was a mom, they were blown. I'm thinking like, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing that they're shocked. Either they think I'm such an analytical asshole that there's no way I could have kids, or they're like, dude, her having kids? Yeah. So anyways, I got to go get these big old dudes up in a second and go make them some breakfast. All right, let's keep going. Okay, what action is this person getting ready to take towards the collective? Oh, I like it. It's a surprise. Surprise. Okay, not trying to be funny, but I just noticed this. Dude, why does her hand not fit her what? She has a giant hand, dude. I'm going to offend somebody in the big hand community. But God, oh, come on, dude. That does not look like a kid hand. That looks like a Khloe Kardashian claw, dude. What the heck? Oh. I'm telling you, that arm there's something here with that finger, that hand. Something here isn't like the others. I don't know what it is, but it's not that hand. Am I crazy? Can somebody tell me? Does this hand not look like it fits her? Am I nuts? Maybe. Okay, and what is the best potential outcome here for these two? Romantically, there's, something is coming out unhidden. And then, hold on here. I need to grab a few of these. Give me a second. Oh, look, strung along is in reverse. That's that's fantastic. So if you felt like you were being strung along or you had false hopes, that's ending. I know that's right. Can you give me a couple more cards here? Okay. I'm going to take 3. All right. Somebody here, if you guys are in a long distance relationship, they're getting ready to travel towards you. They're getting ready to make some type of journey to this next step or journey to the next level. All right, my loves, this is your reading. We are going to go over the extended. We're going to clarify each one of these. We're also going to see what is there's a rainbow. Okay. We're also going to see what's going on with these other cards. And with that being said, I love you guys so much. Thank you for all of your love and support. It means the world to me. Also, don't forget, we have our tiger's blood available. And hold up, wait a minute. Don't go there, put some boom in it. Okay, let me see. We also have our protection bath salts, okay? These are absolutely fantastic. What are you manifesting? Abundance. Are you manifesting love? And by the way, today, okay, I am perfecting my Karma Sutra candle. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to send a lucky subscriber, okay, one of the new Karma Sutra candles. That's the candle where you light it and you can pour it and it will turn into a massage oil and it will burn at a low temp so that you don't burn your body like Ricky Martin, okay? And I want you guys to tell me if you like it or not. That way I'll test it, you test it, and let's see if it's a go. But with that being said, all of this is available on the website. The link for that will be in the comment section or the description, spiritualinfusion1111.com. If you guys want to book a personal reading, if you guys want to grab any tarot decks, I do have a new tarot deck coming, which I'm so excited about. Oh my gosh, when you guys see it, your mind's going to be blown. But with that being said, I love you guys so much. Thank you for all of your love and support. It truly means the world to me. For those of you guys that are coming over to the extended, click on the link in the comment section below. It will take you straight to the website where you guys can purchase the extended. And until next time, I'll talk to you later. Bye.